beautiful day here on SB Chronicles. Welcome to Akostik GH Media. I am your host, Ohima Ajwa Ufori. Today on this episode, we are bringing you an exciting and the most important thing, educative interactions here on SB Chronicles. Our guest is in the person of James Ameny, a business consultant and a coach who has been in this game for over 6 years, working with the Ghana Education Service and still helping the SMEs in our country. It will surprise you that his main focus and interest is to help the small businesses in our country. And I say, if you are yet to start a business, this is the best show for you, because on today's topics, as we are coming to treat, you would know the mistakes you should not do, the red flags, and so many on. And if you have already started a business and there are so many mistakes you are doing, do not panic. Stick and stay here on SB Chronicles with myself and James. Don't go anywhere. Stick and stay with us as we delve into the conversation and correct them. I am your host, Ohima Ajwa Ufori, right here on SB Chronicles. We will be back. How committed are you to the process of business formalizations? Right here on SB Chronicles, we are about to delve into business formalization with our special guest, who doubles as a business coach and a consultant. I wouldn't say much. Let's move to him. Welcome, Mr. James.
Thank you.
I know you are into business consultancy.
Yes.
I want my audience to know who you are. So can you do us the need to introduce yourself?
Okay. Thank you for having me. Good morning. My name is James Ameny, a business consultant and a manager of the bookkeepers.
Okay.
We are into accounting and tax advisory services across Ghana and beyond. That's exactly what we do.
Okay. I hope my audience did get you right, and I believe with what he said, we will delve much into some of the things that we need as SMEs. If you have already started your business, it's a plus. If you are about to start, please look for a chair, sit down, get glued to us, because this is yours. Mr. James, before I think I want to do this business, what are some of the things I need to consider?
Okay. So first of all, you might have an idea, or you like to solve a problem in a society. So that would be the first driving force. So when you're now setting with that, then you need to get it registered.
Okay.
It has to be recognized, depending on how far you want to go. So you have to formalize it for people out there to access those services that we like to provide. So before you do that, you need to, first of all, deal with the Registrar General Department, who is in charge of, registering of companies across Ghana.
Okay.
And you need to get their forms, and then fill those forms and then submit it at their office so it can be registered.
Okay.
Yes.
So let me ask this question.
Okay.
If you are telling me to register my business, it means I have to pay tax. How sure am I that the business I'm coming to do is going to get that profit for me to get taxes?
Okay. So first of all, we have forms of business ownerships.
Okay.
So we have sole proprietorship, we have limited liability, and we have non-profit making companies, or limited or guaranteed.
Okay.
So you need to choose the one you would like to do.
So let's center here, or let's base here.
Okay.
I'm an individual.
Okay.
I want to go into sole proprietorship.
Okay.
What do I need to know?
Okay. So first of all, with sole proprietorship, depending on the industry you are going into,
Okay.
it will based on that you'll be paying all kinds of or different kinds of taxes.
Okay.
Some will be related to you, some are not related to you. So,
Okay.
for example, if it is limited liability, and you'll be paying corporate tax, it is compulsory and it's by law. But with sole proprietorship, you are not liable to pay, how do you call it, the CIT, which is corporate income tax or company tax. But what you pay is what we call it PIT, which is personal income tax.
Okay.
Personal income tax. So it is based on the assessment. That is, I'm talking about the revenue organization, which is GRA. They will come to, after your business has been registered and you are operating, then they will now assess your business. And then let me chip in this.
Okay.
First of all, you should know that with sole proprietorship, you and the business, you are one.
Okay.
You are not different from the business. That's why if, let's say, for example, you are a Joa and I'm preparing your account for you, sole proprietorship business, I will say Ajoa trading as
Okay.
so and so. So you and the business, you are one. So that's why you are paying PIT, which is personal income tax.
Okay.
You and the business, you are one. So with that one, the assessment will be done by the revenue agency, which is Ghana Revenue Authority. Based on that, and it can be quarterly or annually. Okay. Based on that, then you pay the amounts that you've been charged. Then aside that, let's say you are into how do you call it?
Production.
Production.
Okay.
So you are into production, you produce and then you sell. So that one you need to be paying VAT.
Okay.
Yeah.
So please explain what is VAT, because we do hear when we even go and buy things.
Okay.
We are saying, if we are using production as example.
Yes.
When I go and buy things in the big business centers, I don't want to mention anybody's name here.
Okay.
When you are given a receipt, you see tax, you see e-levy, which is now everything that's, even on Momo, we are paying e-levies.
Yeah.
So what is the VAT? How do I understand VAT if I want to start a business today?
Okay. For VAT, it's indirect tax, which is a value added tax. Value added tax. So what it means is those taxes have been added to every single product you and I buy from the market. So, for example, like you're saying, you go to a restaurant or a shopping mall, whatever you buy, you see COVID 1%, you see Get Fund 2.5%, you see how do you call it? You see, I mentioned COVID, right?
Yeah.
So COVID, Get Fund, there's NHIL.
Okay.
Also
Health
2.5.
insurance, yeah.
Then the VAT itself. So now per the calculations, in all of them, it's total up to 21%. So COVID 1%, NHI 2.5. Then we have
The VAT itself.
the Get Fund, also 2.5. Then the VAT is 15%, making 21% in total. So those are the VAT components that you pay on products anytime you visit companies, shops, restaurants, and all that.
Okay, so I know someone is so confused, okay? But whoever you are watching, don't get confused, don't get it twisted. Definitely we will delve into it so that you understand. So with our next question, business formalization.
Okay.
How am I supposed, if I should register with the GRA, is it that, or every year or every month I have to go there, pay certain things, or what? How does it work?
Okay. So for example, when you own a restaurant, you provide food services. So people walk in, you buy or you package, they order, you send to them. So you end up paying all those components that I mentioned earlier. So with, so you as a company, you need to do what we call filing. You need to do your filing. You need to let the revenue agency know, which is GRA, know that you are still into business, and this is what you are doing, or this is the returns you've gotten at the end of the month.
Okay.
So let's say at the end of the month, you sold let's say 10,000 worth of whatever business you're doing. So you need to do how do you call it? Do the filing of that COVID component, which is 1%, NHIL, and Get Fund. You file those components, then you file the VAT as well, and it is done monthly. So you need to do it with the VAT. You need to do it by 30th of every month.
Okay. All right.
And if you don't do it, penalty is attached to it.
Okay, so before we continue with our discussion, okay, you are still here on Akostik GH Media, on your favorite show, SB Chronicles, with your dynamic host, Oyema Ajwa Ufuri. We are here with our special guest, James Ameny, that he's taking us through business formalizations and many other things. We just started with the taxes, okay? So we would continue and then make you know that your business that you want to set or start, you'll be ready to go, so that you get the understanding. So James, we've registered our business.
Okay.
I have understood that there are taxes I have to pay.
Yeah.
Do I need to do renewal of my business, or if I register, that is all?
No. That one has to do with Ghana and what do you call it? The Registrar General Department.
Okay.
They are in charge of issuing a business certificate, and they regulate it. So when you register a business today, you need to renew it every year.
Okay.
It's renewable every year. So with your sole proprietorship, limited liability, it has to be renewed every year.
Every blessed year.
Yes.
Okay. So let's come to your aspects.
Okay.
Your auditing, take us through auditing, bookkeeping, financial literacy.
Okay.
So let's start with the bookkeeping.
And the bookkeeping, okay.
If I am doing a business,
Okay.
is it necessary to keep records?
Okay. Thank you for asking that question.
Okay.
Record keeping is very key in business operation. So, let's say let's define bookkeeping first. It's just it's one aspect of accounting.
Okay.
It's an aspect of accounting. So it is record keeping, your daily record keeping of your business transaction, what has transpired, let's say today in the business, the in and out, what has happened to the business, how is it affected. So you keep all those records, which can be, measured in monetary terms. It needs to be, a record needs to be taken.
So it means that we need to update it every blessed day, depending on your business.
Yes.
Let's say if you do sales monthly.
Yes.
Every month I need to keep my records.
Yes. So we keep record daily, depending on the transaction you have.
Yeah.
When you do business daily, you need to keep all the records. And then with that record keeping, you need someone who is, into that industry, who is an expert, who understands the field and can take proper record for you. You can take a record by...
I have a question based on this, but let me tell my followers that they are still watching Akostik GH Media with their favorite show, SB Chronicles. So, as you were saying, if a young person wants to do business, from, let's say if the person is into production, from production, marketing, branding is one person.
Yeah.
Now, with the service you are rendering, okay, I don't have that money. I just started a business like 3 months ago.
Okay.
I don't have money to pay an expert to come and help me with my bookkeepings, my record keepings. How do I go about it?
Okay, so it's two-way. So you start a business, maybe you are the only person operating it for now. Let's say for the first 3 months. You don't have any employee and you do all that. But you can, so it's two-way. The record, you can engage someone who will be seated at your business place and be taking the record for you. Or you outsource services from the services provided. Let's say the accounting services provided.
It's still boiled to my question.
Yes.
When I should take somebody, let's say I have a shop and I'm operating.
Yes.
And the person is to keep daily records for
Yes.
me. I need to pay that person.
Yeah, you need to pay the person.
If I should come to an expert,
Yeah.
I did an inquiry, somebody wanted to take me 2,000 for a month. Or say no call they are me
For the record keeping.
for the record keeping.
Okay.
It's still money.
Okay.
I am not strong when it comes to business. I am just I so yeah.
Yes.
May they it's that man like those people.
Okay. So with the bookkeepers, I'm talking on behalf of the bookkeepers. What we do is we go to the business owners. They explain to us their challenges. Maybe they just started, how much you charge us, or like how do you do all this. So we don't really charge much.
Okay.
And then what we'll also do is we'll train you as a business owner, although you are the only person, but we'll train you to be able to take at least the basic records for us. Not necessarily for us to be at your
office or your production
office,
home
daily. No. We'll train you to take the necessary records for us. We'll show you the way to do. We'll give you a template. Then, based on that template, you take those records for us.
Okay.
So we make it so easy that with your phone, at a phone call, you can just give us all those records. With your WhatsApp, email, you just send those records to us. And then we'll keep updating it for you. We'll create a file for you, and we'll keep updating all your records daily. And with that, we charge you just a token, and your business can still stand for the foreseeable future.
Okay, so with what you are saying, you've made us, you've made me understand that accounting and book keeping, has become easy.
Very, very easy.
It is not the olden days that I have to
carry those big ledgers and the entry. No.
Now it is so easy due to digitalizations.
Yes, very, very easy. So what we have, or the system we use, is an accounting system which is very simple for everyone to understand.
Okay.
But if you don't really have the time for us to train you or install it on a machine for you, you outsource our service. Just as I said, you train you to take just the basic records.
Okay.
We will create a file for you in their system.
Okay.
We call our system, we use QuickBooks accounting software. So, and then it's two, we have the POF version that can take care of product sales daily. So, whichever one your business require, we'll create a file for you. Not necessarily for you to buy a computer, buy a printer, buy whatever. No. You already have a phone. So just take those basic records. You can even buy an exercise book.
Okay.
Just take daily record. You can, if you like, you can just take a snapshot of the record, the template we give you. Just take a record,
a shot of
it. Just forward it to us. We will use that information, that data, to update your account for you.
Okay.
Daily.
So how much is your training? Would you be comfortable to state your price and figures, so that any SME watching us would be. Personally, I'm already interested.
Okay.
So I may pull people.
Okay.
Or as they are watching, they themselves will come through. But we need to know your charges.
Okay. For the training.
Yes.
Okay. The training can take just 2 days or a day, depending on how well the person understood it.
Okay.
Yeah. So with that 2 days training, we just take you a fee of 300 Ghana cedis.
For the 2 days?
For the 2 days.
Okay.
Just 300 Ghana cedis.
Okay.
I hope everyone can afford it.
I can afford. Even my producer will afford it
Yes.
for me. So personally, I won't afford. He will do that for me.
All right.
Okay. So you are still watching SB Chronicles on Akostik GH Media. Please don't forget to follow us and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and even on Facebook. Follow, comment, and share our videos. Anything that we post, please like, share, and share to your friends, because SB Chronicles, we are here to let small businesses shine wherever they are. We are still here with James Ameny, Mr. James Ameny. He's taking us through what we need to know if we are about to start our businesses, or if you are already in the business. Let's go into auditing.
Okay.
Everybody gets scared of auditing.
Okay.
Hey, yes, an auditor say how.
Okay.
Even in the Ghana Education Service and other offices, say each other today the auditors are coming. Then you see everybody is trying to put things in place.
Yeah.
Auditing, ne SMEs, FNK, yeah, dear fire won't be.
Okay. Okay. So okay, auditing. When it comes to SMEs, it's good that you check yourself as a business owner. You put in controls, measures in place, so you can even monitor yourself whether you are doing well or not, because it's very crucial. So far as you invested your money, like doing business, the idea is you want to see for the foreseeable future that business should continue in existence for foreseeable future, even expanding to borders of the world. So by so doing, you need to put in measures in place to keep that business running. And you can't be a teacher at the same time marking yourself. No. So one has to be the teacher, one has to mark all your work.
Okay.
Or one has to be a student, and one has to be a teacher to be able to assess, to mark your business. So auditors and accounts work, or the accountants are in the same industry, just that one is marking the other one's work, and the one is doing the work. So auditors are not policemen. When they come in, all what they're coming to do is to assess your control measures you put in place for your business to run. So, for example, you set up a business, you are not there yourself, you engage someone to be managing it for you, maybe daily. That person is a steward. That person needs to account for whatever he or she is doing to you.
Okay.
So, by so doing, the auditor will come in on your behalf and assess the control measures you put in place, whether to test those control measures, whether they are really working. That's what they come to do.
So we shouldn't be scared when we hear auditors are coming here, auditors are here, and blah blah blah. What are some of the red flags that small businesses or SMEs does or do that's seen as a red flag in auditing?
Okay, so when is the auditors are coming to maybe a company and see people shivering, afraid, and all that, there's one thing you should know. Maybe they do not keep proper records, and there's a proper documentation. So with that, they know definitely when they come, they're coming to ask for those documents to assess them whether they are what being acquitted or what or appropriately. So some of the red flags is the improper record. So you go in, let's say an auditor come in asking for a particular document or a source document. You say you quoted figures, let's say in your accounts. So the auditor was not there when you were quoting it. So when he comes in, you just want to be sure, how do you arrive at those figures? Where is the source of those figures? And I'm sure every figure that you pick is from the source documents that you have. I'm talking about your receipt books, your invoices, all the source documents, your bank statements, all of those source documents. So if you keep proper records and you have all those documents in place, there's nothing to be afraid about or to be worried about. Just provide it. Let them cross-check. When there's any challenge, they will, point it out to you, and then the correction can be done. So that's all. There's nothing to be afraid of.
I am personally enjoying the conversation, and I know you are too, especially if you are a business owner and you are coming or you are now coming to do your business. You are still here on Akostik GH Media with SB Chronicles. We are here with Mr. James Ameny, that he's a business coach and a consultant, helping us to understand the nitty-gritties in business as an entrepreneur. Let's delve into financial planning.
Okay.
When we say financial literacy, when you say financial planning, what is it?
Okay, so when you talk about money, in terms of business, is the life of the business.
Okay.
Or let's say it's the blood for the business. Without the money, it will be difficult for you to operate as a business. So when you manage to, get money or investment or invested into a business, you need to put in measures in place to be able to sustain or have value for that investment or get returns on those investments. So when you talk about the financial planning or business planning or for SMEs, is just about the measures in place, the financial measures you put in place to keep that business running. So we're going to talk of what, let's say budgeting or budget controls. So you need to plan. For example, at the beginning of the year, as a business, you need to sit down or as a board to plan for the year.
Okay.
So that planning, you come up with a budget, your financial plans, depending on your goals,
sales or whatever.
Your purpose and the target for the year, you budget for it. How do you achieve this? So the budget is just a comprehensive way of keeping, your business or checking on yourself or how your business should be disciplined toward the year.
Is it the same as forecasting, financial forecasting?
Yes. So you budget, you forecast. It's more like an estimate.
Or you are projecting?
Yes, you are projecting for this year.
Okay.
This what we want to achieve. Then what goes into it? How much are we going to spend on this? Like where are we going to invest and all those things. So you put all those things on paper. Or let's say in the first quarter, we want to achieve maybe up to 50% of our target for the year. So you put all those measures in place and you make sure you follow it. And then the resources are being allocated to do those things.
Okay. So what role does the financial planning or the forecasting does to businesses? Let's say I am running a business.
Okay.
I am only interested in doing production and selling.
Okay.
What is the importance of the projection, the financial projection for my business?
Okay. So the financial projection for your business keep you on guard. Okay. So that you'll be financially disciplined. You don't overspend on certain things. You have to be in line with what the budgeted resources. So you follow it as such, so that at the end of the year you can be able to measure, this is what I've invested, this is what we spend on this, and this is the returns. So you need to check your cash flows. You need to check your cash flows. Your operating activities, your investment activities, you need to, and then financing activities, you need to check all those things so that you can keep your business on guard. So the financial projection will keep your business running, because it will give you a roadmap. It will give you a roadmap as a business to what be in line with.
Okay. I have enjoyed the conversation right from the beginning to this end, and I know we are almost through with our conversation, which I know you'll be saying, Ohima, no, we need to come back with Mr. James. Yes, we will make a time, because on its own it's not far. So you are still here on SB Chronicles on Akostik GH Media. We are almost done with our interactions, but let me ask, as a small business, do I need to take risks? What are the risk management I need to follow or take?
Okay, so when you talk about let's say risk, everybody takes the risk. Every human being takes risk. Even you're coming to this studio, whatever thing you're doing is a risk, because you never knew what is going to happen in the next 1 minute or 3 minutes.
Sure.
So doing a business is a risk. As you are entering, you can't really tell how it's going to do, although you put plans in place. But there are measures you need to put in place to keep you running, so that you will be able to stay in business.
Okay.
Although it's challenging, the environment is challenging, but when you put the right measure in place, it will keep you running. Then your capital, your operation, everything can be sustained, so that you'll be able to stand.
Discover the heartbeat of entrepreneurship with SB Chronicles. Join us as we delve into the stories behind these small businesses, from overcoming challenges and celebrating successes. Each episode brings you closer to the entrepreneurs shaping our world, from small challenges to the biggest challenges, and to the celebrating stories. Stay tuned for insights, inspiration, and a front row seat of turning your dreams into reality. Don't miss it. Your next business idea could be an episode away. Stay tuned and do this with your dynamic host, Ohima Ajwa Ofori, right here on Akostik GH Media. SB Chronicles, where small businesses shines. So as a small business, okay, is it advisable for me to take a loan?
Okay.
Is it really advisable? I want to start a business.
Okay.
I don't have much.
Okay.
I'm not getting it from friends and family.
Okay.
I am thinking the bank is the only place I can get it.
Okay.
Would you advise me to go for loan?
Okay. Going for a loan is not a bad thing.
Okay.
But you need to assess yourself when in the industry you are in. So let's say if you are going to a business that the returns are not really will not be coming in, let's say daily, monthly, or it is such an industry that it is, let's say, it's seasonal, once in a while before you get businesses. So with that, I wouldn't advise for you to go in for a loan, because some of the loans comes with so much interest
rates,
and you'll not be able to meet it. And then when you take a loan, it comes with terms and conditions. When you default, it's either you pay penalties on it, and then your business can be taken to court. Okay. So you need to consider all those things. All those things are the risk that you need to
take.
So
let me chip in this before we go. Okay. We move forward.
Okay.
We are talking about loan and interest rate.
Yeah.
What is the best interest rate for SME?
That one I can't tell for today.
Okay.
But each of the financial institutions have different rates.
Okay.
But there is a standard rate like the Bank of Ghana will give them to
okay.
To follow. But each of the whichever financial institution you work in today, they have their own rate that they can give you. But even if you are going in for that loan to start, then you need to assess the business very well, or you know very well that maybe in daily basis I can be getting the so amount, and I'll be able to meet the loan. The payment plan. I'll be able to meet it, so that I will not default, and my business will be shut down.
Okay.
Yeah.
So still on the risk management.
Okay.
Do you have any idea if I want to register my company in a different country?
Okay.
What is the process I need to go through?
So you are in Ghana, and you want to register your business in Togo.
Togo, yeah, let's say Togo.
Okay. Okay, so for example, in Ghana, each country has its own rules and regulations when it comes to business registration. So for example, when it comes to Ghana, foreigners are not allowed to do retail businesses and all that. And if you have to register, you need to let's say limited liability company. You cannot do it alone unless you have a local person in partnership with you. You having the share, the local person also having a share in that company before you can register. And in the same way in other countries as well. So when you are going in, some of the countries will not allow you to register a sole proprietorship, but you can only register a limited liability company, and it's common in most of the countries. So when you are going out there to register, then be thinking of limited liability company, and even with that, you need to get a local partner to be able to register, and you need to get to know their rules and regulations very well before you go into it.
Okay, so let me ask this. As an SME, how do I protect myself from the law of the country? Okay. Because I know we started from the GRA.
Yes.
Let's say I'm operating without my business not registered under them.
Okay.
I know you told me I need to register my business to avoid that law. But what else can I do to protect myself as a business person?
Okay, so first of all, you get your business registered with the Registrar General. Then depending on the industry you are in, you get on board, you register the tax components on the portal of Ghana Revenue Authority. So let's say if you register you create an account on their portal. So let's say Ajoa business. So when you create that account, you register for the tax, various tax components that are related to your business, and you just make sure you comply monthly. If you are not able to, in case you are not able to meet the deadline or whatever tax you need to pay at the end of the month, you quickly write to them. You quickly write to Ghana Revenue Authority, letting them to know like whatever challenge it is, or you're not able to meet maybe the payment at the end of or this target based on so and so reason, and you need to draw their attention early so they can find ways of solving that challenge for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
We are still on SB Chronicles at Akostik GH Media. We will need to go for a commercial break. When we come back, we'll continue with our conversations.
Much anticipated TV channel is here again. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Akostik GH Media and Akostik TV. There are time with the pastors.
Think that God will ask us, have you accepted Jesus Christ as your Lord and personal Savior?
I came to tell you that gain everything in this world, it will perish tomorrow. But gain Jesus, and you make your way to heaven.
Dying on the cross, shedding his blood to wash and cleanse everyone who believes in the redemptive work and be given forgiveness of sin.
Time with God's general. What is God telling men of God to do? Are they doing what they are supposed to do, or they are not doing what they are not supposed to do? This program will give you more light to let us know what is good for us to do at this end time. I'm your host, the Gospel MC. We pray that as you watch this channel, your life will never be the same. Stay glued to your channel. I'm your regular host, the Gospel MC. Stay relevant. Bye-bye.
Welcome back. So live on SB Chronicles here at Akostik GH Media. We are still here with Mr. James Ameny, a business coach and a consultant. Before we went on a break, you were talking about filing. Please go again for us.
Okay. So when it comes to filing, you file with Registrar General, you file with Ghana Revenue Authority. They are the sole, the major regulators of businesses. So when it comes to Registrar General, they handle the business certification. And then you need to, let's say as a sole proprietorship business, you need to renew your certificate. You need to renew it yearly. So in every year, at the end of every year, you need to do that filing with the Registrar General Department. And if what we do is as a firm or as a service provider, we represent most of our clients in doing those things because they do not have much time to do that. And then at times they get frustrated in the process and then it takes a lot of time. So for you to not get frustrated or go through all those hassles, you leave it to us.
Okay.
We'll handle it for you.
Okay. You are ready to bear the cross?
Yes.
Okay.
We do that on their behalf.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we are
So that is
the filing.
Filing the Registrar General Department
Okay.
aspect. Then we do the tax filings too as well.
Okay.
With the Ghana Revenue Authority. We do a lot on behalf of our clients. So many clients we do a lot of filing on their behalf.
So
and then at the end of the day, even if they have a challenge, those that have challenge before we come in, we liaise with Ghana Revenue Authority. Then we make sure all those problems are solved and the business keeps on running.
okay. So if I have a business, okay,
Yes.
and I'm looking for a business consultant or a coach,
Yes.
what are some of the things I need to look out for before choosing this person to be my business coach, my business this, my mentor? What are some of the things, and how? I'm giving a double question.
Okay.
And how is that person coming to help my business? Any misika no baby, like any misika no baby GD.
Okay. So first of all, the coach or let's say the service provider has to be a registered company, a recognized company. Then also, what are your needs? What I mean are your challenges? Even before you look out for them, it's because of something maybe that is affecting your business, and you want that problem to be solved. So if you approach them and they are able to maybe guide you as to what to do, and they can solve that problem for you, then you can engage them. Yeah, because there are a lot in the system, but you need to look out for those that can help you solve the business problem at the same time, not charging you much. Your business can also, run, can be sustainable
Okay.
in the challenging environment.
All right. So take us through your firm again.
Okay.
so that probably somebody just scrolled and got to Akostik GH Media, just got to Facebook and saw it. So please take us back to your firm and
Okay.
tell us a little or more of what you do there, and put out your number, your firm name, so that an SME member or boss somewhere can contact you directly.
Okay. So the bookkeepers accounting services is our company. We provide various accounting and tax advisory services to SMEs. Our focus is SMEs.
Why?
So
Why didn't you go to the big people and you decided to go to the
SMEs?
Yes.
Okay. I've been on the field severally.
Okay.
When it comes to microfinance, it comes to pension, tax, everything. I've been on the field. I've been a field worker for long, and that has taught me a lot of things. I've seen a lot of challenges with businesses. You get to places where you buy, let's say, for example, you enter the shop, you buy an item, you demand for a receipt. They are not going to provide a receipt. They don't even have it. They don't even have it
But
in their
how can you
mind.
go to a provision shop and tell me to give you receipt? You are buying it off a 50 pesos
Yes,
and you want a receipt. Abba.
yes. There's a way you can, do it. It can be. With that, and there are companies that have the receipts that they can give you, issue to you. Even with that, some don't even keep, how do you call it, duplicates. So they can just write for you without even keeping duplicate. Because with that, if you're able to keep the duplicate, you have the customer details on it. You know that once in a while, you'll be able to check up on those customers, because already those records will be able to help you build your customer data.
Okay.
That you can follow up on them, and it will help your business to grow. Just imagine a shop that you maybe enter last year, following up on you. Oh, we are just checking up on you to see how you are doing. It's been a long time we've seen you in our shop. It's a
It's
good
nice,
thing.
yeah.
And you also go back there and shop with them again. So these are some of the challenges. Most of them, they don't have any record. And most of the businesses, when you ask them what is their annual returns, or what is their profit margin,
They don't
what do they make, what is the value of their business, they don't have an idea. They are just into it.
That is why you people need to do that educations for us.
Yes, that's why that is what draw our attention, and then we come in to assist them. So our focus is SMEs.
So you made mention of pension.
Yes.
And that's my question. How can I, as an SME person, contribute to my pension?
Okay, so as a SME, you can register with SNIT, Social Security. You can register with them and be paying for yourself too. So, for example, you have, let's say, 2 employees in addition to yourself. You register with them, and then that one too, you file it at the end of the month. Then one has to do with GRA. We call it pay as you earn. That is income tax. So, for example, if you employ me and I'm on your payroll, at the end of the day, you give me, let's say, 10 Ghana cedi. So with that, you need to take income tax or pay from my salary before you give me the rest. So with the Senate, what it does is, so for example, you pay the employees, you take the income tax, and as the business supposed to add a percentage to that taxes, and then file with what? SNIT. So you take out the GRA aspect, then you pay the SNIT aspect for them every month.
Okay.
So before you employ someone and you want to onboard on, like get them on board on the SNIT platform, they need to register with SNIT, having the social security number. Then their pension can be sorted out. Or there's another way, which is the informal sector of SNIT. So if you don't want to be on the formal one, you can be on the informal one, which is more like the third tier, the voluntary one. So with that voluntary one, you register with them. Then you pay that one. You are not limited to a particular amount. You can pay as much as
You want.
you can pay daily, weekly, monthly, or yearly.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, the difference is between the informal and the formal is that with the informal SNIT, when you are paying at the end of the year, or at the end of, let's say, your 60 years, your pension, all your contribution will be put together. Then the interest, first of all, whilst you are paying, SNIT is investing the money for you. So at the end of the day, an interest will accrue on those payments or investment. So all those interests will be added to what your total contribution. They need to be paid to you in a lump sum. What it means, they can give you all the contribution with the interest, or you instruct them to pay you monthly basis with a schedule.
Okay.
And that's when you've exhausted all. That is all.
Okay.
You
So
have
please
exhausted everything.
put out your telephone number, your social media handles, so that fellow SMEs people can also get in touch with you.
Okay. So you can reach us on info at info at thebookkeepers.gh.com or info at thebookkeepers.gh.com. That is the email. Then our phone numbers to contact numbers. When you go onto our website, you will see all the contact numbers, or 0202 202669 or 0245 135038. Those are our contact numbers at any point in time. We work 24 hours.
Oh, okay.
So yes.
That is why that has been so hard to get you. We've been calling you for over a month now, and it is today, tomorrow, today, but we understand you, so.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll try and create more time for you.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because with this conversation, we would still come back to get more. Because we know our viewers will be like, oh, Hima, you didn't talk about this, or Hima, I wanted to hear this. Yes. We take it slow but sure, okay. So this brings us to the end of our conversation, which I know you have really learned a lot, especially if you are now coming to start your business. You know where to go when it comes to business formalization. I am your host, Ohima Ajwa Ofori, and right here on Akostik GH Media, please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Akostik GH Media, so that any video or anything that we post there, you'll be the first person to get it. Because if you don't subscribe, I have to watch and come and tell you that go and watch. Please subscribe. And don't forget that this is SB Chronicles, where small businesses shines. We will come to your way with a different episode next time we meet you. Bye-bye.